When Holly brought home a weak little beaver, all she could think about was keeping her alive. But just a few weeks later, she was pulling towels out of a dam the beaver had built right in her living room. And it all started with an unexpected encounter. A small beaver had wandered onto a construction site. She walked right up to the workers. No den, no parents, and no real shot at making it on her own. She was brought to a wildlife center where Holly was volunteering. Holly gave her a name, Tulip, and knowing how fragile she was, brought her home for round-the-clock care. And from the very first hours, it was clear just how serious things were. Tulip barely moved, only ate from Holly's hand, and flinched at every little sound. Holly cared for her day and night, feeding her, brushing her, keeping an eye on every tiny change. And once Tulip got a little stronger, the surprises started coming. She began dragging socks, rags, and pillows into piles, chewing on furniture, whatever she could get her teeth on. But when Holly found a dam in the living room, built out of anything Tulip could steal, it was obvious this wasn't just play. Everything she did came straight from instinct, a need to build a safe space, and Holly couldn't handle it all by herself anymore. Caring for Tulip became a full family effort. Holly's husband and sons stepped in, and that made a big difference. It didn't take long to discover her soft spot for fruit, especially bananas, which had to be carefully rationed. If there wasn't enough, Tulip would throw a little tantrum, tail slaps, grumpy huffs, the whole show. But the next challenge made all that look easy. As strange as it sounds, Tulip didn't know how to swim. She'd just stay on the surface, not understanding what to do. So Holly started getting into the water with her, showing her how to move, how to dive. And after some patient sessions, Tulip finally started swimming. It felt like a true milestone, but the joy didn't last long. Tulip developed a rare skin infection, painful and tough to treat. To protect the wound, Holly put her in a baby onesie, and surprisingly, Tulip didn't mind. She climbed right in, like she knew it was helping. Slowly, the wound healed, and with that, it was time for a change. Once she recovered, Tulip was moved to an outdoor enclosure with more space, more branches, and the chance to act like a real beaver. The family stayed nearby, but gave her more room to figure things out on her own. The goal was simple: keep the bond, but give her the freedom to leave when she was ready. And that moment was getting closer. Tulip is now 1.5 years old. Beavers mature slowly and can live up to 25 years. So release usually doesn't happen before age 2, sometimes even 3. Holly believes that when the time is right, Tulip will know. And maybe someday, down by the water, there'll be her very first real dam, not made of towels, but of sticks, built with the same instinct, but finally in the right place.